Sammy, we called him Sammy, and knew the family. My wife and I knew him from our homes were on Virginia Avenue. My parents and her parents, very close to them. Sammy was a great little boy. He loved science. He was smart as a whip, had that short blonde hair, and he'd come to the house, and my wife taught school. She taught science in school, Linda. And he would come over. He loved science, and they would just sit and talk, and she would show him different demonstrations that he could do and learn from that. And I would sit there and nod like I knew what they were talking about, and I had no clue. I would just sit there and nod. But he was such a good little boy. I loved him, and I'm just so saddened by all this. This was back in the 60s, and like I said, he just was so confident and so smart. I thought, boy, this little guy, he knows where he's going. He's going to have a great life, and it's just sad to see it turn out this way. It's really hard to say. I know he lost his parents many years ago. He had a brother, Bill, that had some difficulties too. But Sammy was just an absolute bright child. And who knows? I don't think he'd worked in a while. And I guess sometimes some people just get so despondent that they do things that we can't figure out why. Well, Bill was his older brother Bill was challenged. But Bill would come to the house with him many times, and he'd sit there, and we would talk, and he'd just sit there too and listen in on what the conversation was. But Sammy was the bright spot in his parents' eyes. Catherine and Bill, they were both such a wonderful family. They were lovely people. Well, judging from the house, and I knew where they lived, it had to be Sammy. It had to be him. It just saddens you when you see something like this happen to somebody you know. And my memories of him really are being that little second or third grader with cropped off beautiful blonde hair and so eager to learn and again talk to my wife about so many things, and she was so smart when it came to science, and she was sharing so many wonderful things with him, and he was just sit there and just with his eyes wide open, yes, and eating everything up, and to see it end this way, it just saddens me very much.